Okay, so I think we've pretty much taken care of the quests in this village now. Not positive of what our next step is.
You mean apart from the orc?
Yeah, he charges me for healing. Okay, so you know, I've pretty much cleaned this out. I wonder if I can deal with that corpse guy that's downstairs now. I have again forgotten where he's located, but I think it's in here. Might have the wrong one, but no, here we go. We're a couple of levels further than we were, so let's see. I don't know if these guys scale up or not. We're about to find out. Looks like they don't scale up. Neither does their loot. Well, he was hardly worth killing. I wonder if I should have avoided killing him. Actually, he might be part of a quest. You know what? I'm going to just reload and not kill him for now. There's not a lot of value to killing him. We found that much out. So let's leave him be. And maybe come back to him. Now, the other thing we didn't do is there is 2 more of those kind of pits at the lowest level of the catacombs that I left until later. Well, it's later, and there's no easy way to get back to them short of walking all the way down there. So I think we'll leave those as well. Not a big deal. So yeah, it looks like this village is done. We are done, I think. Let's take a look and see if there's anything obvious left in the quests. Trophies. Oh, I'll show you this other stuff while we're in here. So the quests you know about. There's the map. And I was thinking I could zoom out all the way and show you the world map, but I can't. We're barely scratching the surface of this game so far, and we've been playing for, what, 18 videos? About 3 hours of video? So I can list my trophies. These are things I've killed. And some information about them, which is kind of handy, I suppose. All my conversations that I've had, you can come and review them. Personal traits tells you about your skills and how you're doing. So here, level 7, you're learning, youngster. Keep it up and you might make a name for yourself one day. But for now, avoid getting out of your depth. You're still pretty green. Strength 28, you are distinctly below par in the muscle league. You will need to rely on brains over brawn, which is a shame as a fighter. You are clumsy as an ox, and just as slow on your feet. The village healer believes you may have severe glandular deficiency. Okay, so yeah, we're still kind of a noob, I guess. Intelligence. Well, at least you might be able to get by on your looks and good nature. You have trouble reading and think... Yeah, that's true enough. You have trouble reading and thinking for longer than a minute. Gives you a headache. Yes? Yeah, they've got that part nailed. Okay, Constitution 16. You get severely puffed walking slowly up several flights of stairs. You really should try and keep yourself a bit more fit. At this rate, you'd die of a heart attack before you were 30. Well, luckily that one's a little further from the truth. Not far enough from the truth, but a little further from the truth. Okay, Vitality and Magic. You are nigh unto death. Call a priest. Your mystic reservoirs are drained. The smallest magic is beyond you, and you often get splitting headaches. Well, that splitting headache thing is true enough as well. You're no fighter. Wait a minute, I am a fighter. You're no fighter. Since you are very unlikely to hurt anyone, have you considered becoming a healer? You simply don't know how to look after yourself in a rough situation. Keep your head down or you'll lose it. Resistance to lightning. You have a fairly high immunity to lightning-based attacks. Even a bolt from a mountain thunderstorm is unlikely to kill you, but don't go buying a copper helmet. Resistance to fire. You have an impressive resistance to fire damage, although your skin is a little more leathery than it once was. You'll be glad of it next time you get hit by a fireball. Resistance to poison. You are particularly prone to poisoning. Yeah, I've noticed. That spider made short work of me. Avoid moldy food and causing annoyance to aristocrat with big hinge-top rings. Spiritual resistance. You have very little spiritual resistance. Let's face it, you are not cut out to be either a priest or a ghost hunter. Okay, so I've been recommended to be a priest that I'm not cut out to be. Okay, Roger, roger. So, quests. And I think I want to filter no further quests. Okay. So the town is cleared out. Does that mean the gate is open for me? Or are we still trapped in town? And we really have no sort of direction or reason for continuing. And I think this is the gate, and it is still not closed anymore. Okay, I think we're gonna be getting a quest. Quick, get inside the gate. The orcs won't attack the village until their numbers are greater, so you'll be safe in there for now. Well, wait a minute. I'm trying to leave, though, buddy. Well, alright. So maybe he'll... Greetings, I am Lord Seth. Seth MacFarlane. And in case you are the sort who looks for strife and woe, let me also introduce you to my noble sword, Brightblade. Now, with those formalities over, is there a reason why why you impede my way? Well, with a sword named Brightblade, I don't know, I would expect a more colorful cape. Why did you risk your life to come to this village? It is no secret. I was sent here by my general. A mysterious plague is haunting the streets of the poor district of Rivertown. I am to request the aid and assistance of the good healers who live here. By the 7 gods, tell me about this plague. Large parts of the poor district are under quarantine and people are dying everywhere. Well, that's the definition of a plague. I was looking for actually more information. It is not a pretty sight, I'm afraid. Well, yeah, a plague of what? A pretty plague. Yes, they turn all pink and flowery. It's very, very attractive. I'm afraid. This gate is all that guards Alaroth from the bandits, friend. I would like to ask you a favor. Could you carry my message to the healers while I guard the gate? I've seen signs that an orc scouting party is nearby, and I think I better wait here and keep watch. Very well, my lord, my liege. I'll tell the healers that they are needed in Rivertown. How can the healers leave the village if there are marauders hunting all around? Ah, yes. Your sword is called Brightblade? Why such a gaudy name? Okay, well, let's try this one. This actually I am curious about. Well, obviously they will need to be escorted, you dullard. Well, come on, take a look at my intelligence stat. What did you expect? Very well, my lord. I'll tell the healers they're needed in Rivertown. And where are you going to find an escort? You barely escaped the orcs yourself. That sounds good. Your observation is correct. Annoying, but correct. Nevertheless, a way must be found. Very well, my lord. I shall tell the healers that they are needed in Riverton. Excellent. You have my thanks. In the meantime, Brightblade and I... Yeah, you're way too friendly with that blade of yours. I bet the hilt is a fleshlight. I will ruin the day for any minion... Let me try this again. I will ruin the day for any minion of evil who tries to get into the settlement. Alright. Onward. Stand there staring at the gate. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, leave it open, buddy. That's a good idea. That'll help. Alright, well, this is probably the closest and easiest healer with which to chat, who is no longer in the building. Elvis! Hello! Oh, you are there, hiding in the corner. That's freaky. Welcome back, my friend. Feel free to ask what other question comes to mind. I've seen much in my life and can tell you a lot of things. How do you solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute? Can you explain to me why you've got problems with the source? We know about that. Can you do something about the plague in Riverton? Innocent people are dying. I'll send Lanelore and the other healers to investigate the plague, but they'll need the protection of the ducal army. They can't journey through the woods to Riverton without an armed escort. Perhaps you can arrange there's something. Okay. That wasn't me reading poorly, that was them writing poorly. Perhaps you can arrange their something. How can I arrange an escort? The army should be able to dispatch an escort. I hope Lord Seth can help us out. Well, how did you know about Lord Seth? He's standing outside the gate. Can you explain to me? That sounds like you won't go to the with the other healers to Rivertown. I have to find out why I can't access the source any longer. There must be something done about it pretty soon. Perhaps I can investigate the source problem. Thanks, but I appreciate your offer, but now it's more important that you find an escort for the healers. If I need something, I'll come back. Okay, well, let's chat with Seth. Oh, where's the gate gone? I've lost the gate. There it is. Yo, Seth baby. Greetings, what can I do for you now? The healers are ready to move to Riverton. Can you guarantee their safety on the road? No, I can't. I and the people of Riverton need your help once again.